What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 6th of January 2025. We are looking here on Monday at Aerodrome Finance / the United States dollar. A couple things to talk about here on Aerodrome. I want to welcome all of the new subscribers, welcome everybody else into a new year here for these cryptocurrency markets. So we have Aerodrome hit one of our targets perfectly. Once again, the 159.6 off of the 3-day rally here. Right here on the third Friday, we backed away from 159.6. Very normal to see that. Pulling back, finding some market support here at the price level of 147.6 is the green horizontal level right here, as this little pullback seems to be drying up, which is a good sign. We'll talk about some upper price targets in just a moment. This 3 bars to the downside here found market support, basically double bottomed off the sell-off from the 20th, the 130.47 being that level of market support. Right here, guys, rallied up to the 159.6, and now so far the selling seems to be quieting down here a little bit, which is good for the bulls. Let's talk about some bullish upside momentum here. So we have the lower high, another move back here. This actually isn't a lower low, at least over the major low. It is a lower low if you talk about the 22nd and the 23rd. So we're going to talk about that. So we do have a short-term market downtrend here for Aerodrome. But what we're seeing at the moment here is we have a move up. This actually is a higher high, and so far we have a market higher low. This is all very good signs for a turnaround, a change in trend back to the upside, which is good for the bulls, which is good for probably everybody here watching this video, all the Aerodrome holders. What do we want to see next? Do we want to see a market higher high? We want to see something like this take place. We want to take out our highs from the 3rd, from the 4th of January. So we could see that this week. We could also be up on our way to the next price target above the market, which would be 171.4. That's right here, guys. So we hit our target number 1 at 1596, pulled back, very normal. We're looking like we're printing a higher low, and we want to see a breakout past the highs of the 3rd and the 4th. We want to see a move up to 1714. All of this should be very possible if Bitcoin starts to move higher again, and as well as Aerodrome. So that's really not too much to ask for. It's really not too much further away from where the current price is here, at least to get us into a new higher high. A new higher high should take us up, let's call it like 8 to 9% will get us a new higher high, and then up to that target's about a 15%. So we want to see a close. We want to see a close above the high on the 3rd. That'll give us the confirmation that, hey, the trend has changed back to the upside for Aerodrome. Then a nice hit of this target would be also very bullish. Something else on the screen here is we're seeing a little bit of an inverse. I guess you could go here with it, roughly. A little inverse head and shoulders forming here, which is a bullish pattern. And the right shoulder is something like this. We'll see how it plays out over time. We have a neckline roughly right in here. And, this will take us to take the depth of the neckline to the head, and then you add that to the breakout, and it probably takes you somewhere up in here. So that's just a little bonus there. That's something that's, playing out on the charts. If you missed that, there it is. You can take a deeper dive into that. But I, for the most part, pay attention to my price levels because they work. And, here's proof once again at 159, right off of our support down here at 130.47. Beautiful. We're seeing some support here. We're looking for the higher low. So far we have it. And we're looking for about an 18% move up to 1714. Once we break above this high and close above it, we have a new change in trend back to the upside for Aerodrome. Of course, that could only be, it could be short-lived, but, it's, short, long-term trends, they start one day at a time. They're short-term. You look back, they end up being long-term. So we'll see here, guys, for Aerodrome Finance. Things are looking very, very good. Just a quick step back here. If you're new to the channel, we've been tracking this very aggressively back from the original breakout at 60.61. So back in September, you can go back in the channel and find those videos if you'd like. It's still up about 142%, we'll call it. We've been tracking it just about every day since those September timeframes, and I do believe before that as well. So very nice to see this thing taking off to the upside. I did talk about a pretty wild 40 or so plus target for Aerodrome. Now I understand that's very, very far-fetched. That might not be reached ever, let alone this cycle. But if the markets do continue to trend higher, therefore Bitcoin, and Bitcoin breaks out into new highs, we'll talk about that in just a moment. I do think Aerodrome will definitely find itself up in here. My highest target, 595. That's pretty far away from where we're at now. Bitcoin, I think, would really have to make a move to see that. But I think somewhere up in here, 3 should be doable. But again, my personal highest target using my price levels is 595, and I don't think that's too much to ask for. But it all depends on what the rest of the markets do, guys. It's really important. Over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin we might have made a new high today. Let's see, 99,887, 99,888. We made a new higher high today, guys, by, I think it was just one point there. Let's see, 887 and 888. 1 point. Man, they just printed it. We're close. The next target would be 106.49 for Bitcoin. We do have a higher high. That's you want to see a close above the high. So you want to see a close above 99,887. Even though we printed 99,888, you want to see a close above 887. 106.49, next target there. 104.622 is our next one. Taking out the highs. Again, my next target for Bitcoin before any real resistance, I think, will come into the market again. Could be short term, 116,834. We bounced off the 92, which is good. We're getting a little concerned there that if we broke that, we're heading down to 88,453, 116,834. Once we take out the highs, that's what I'm looking for Bitcoin. Keep your eyes today on the 147.6, $1.47.6 for Aerodrome. A nice close above that would be bullish, and maybe we can start to work our way back up here, make some new highs, take out 1596, make our way up there, about an 18% move to 1714. All links down below, guys. Discord links are down below. Appreciate you guys watching. Join us here if you're not subscribed to the channel. Pretty large amount. I think it's over 60% or 70% of the viewers are not yet subscribed to the channel. So it doesn't cost anything to do that and does help support the channel. Of course, not financial advice. I'll catch you guys down in the comments. You guys have a great day.